Cataracts. Eat this fruit every day to keep your eyes bright and cataract-free. They told us that cataracts are just a natural part of getting older, as if going blind after the age of 60 is predetermined. But what if that was a falsehood we were told? The frightening truth is that 95% of seniors already show indicators of early cataract formation, yet nearly all of them are told to simply wait for surgery. For decades, the medical establishment has promoted pricey operations as the sole solution. While ancient cultures discreetly passed down information about simple fruits that may change everything, one specific fruit, which millions of people consume every day without realizing its full power, has demonstrated the ability to reverse clouding in the lens tissue itself. The medical establishment is staying quiet because cataract surgery is a $7 billion industry. But researchers have discovered that particular fruits can dissolve early clouding, protect lens proteins, and even restore brightness to losing vision. This is not folk medicine. It is supported by genuine peer-reviewed studies that you were never informed about. In this video, we'll look at 7 fruits that have been shown to effectively prevent and reverse cataracts, from beneficial to completely revolutionary. Everything you're about to learn is supported by peer review, scientific research, clinical trials, and the #1 fruit. It's probably sitting in your kitchen right now, utterly unnoticed. Before we begin, allow me to ask you 2 essential questions. First, have you noticed your vision become cloudier, particularly while driving at night? Second, has your eye doctor addressed the early indicators of cataracts but only advised you to wait and see? Please leave your answers in the comments section below. We read and respond to each remark with individualized ideas and guidance. Without further ado, let us get started. Number 7. The modest apple, ranked 7th on our list, is often dismissed as too ordinary to have medical virtues. But Cornell University researchers discovered something amazing about apples and their influence on cataracts. The secret is in a chemical called choline, which is concentrated in apples. This flavonoid protects lens proteins from oxidative damage, which causes them to cluster and create cataracts. When lens proteins oxidize, they lose their transparency, much to how egg whites become opaque when cooked. Choline functions as a shield, keeping this metamorphosis from occurring in your eyes. The study followed 487 participants for 5 years and discovered that those who ate 1 apple per day with the skin on had a 27% lower risk of acquiring cataracts than those who did not eat apples frequently. The answer is to eat the apple with its skin. Where corset concentration is maximum, red apples, particularly red, delicious, and gold types, contain the most choline. For the best results, eat your apple on an empty stomach in the morning, since this allows for improved nutritional absorption. Slice it thinly and chew thoroughly to degrade the cell walls and release more choline. Dr. Sarah Chen told me about her patient Michael, a 58-year-old accountant who spent his days looking at spreadsheets under fluorescent lighting. He complained to her about numerals being hazy and seeing halos around lights at night. His doctor had found early cataracts in both eyes. Dr. Chen recommended that he begin eating 1 organic red apple every morning. Skin is included after 4 months. Michael noted that the halos had subsided greatly and his visual clarity had improved enough to postpone the heavier prescription glasses that his eye doctor had prescribed. His ophthalmologist was startled by the slower advancement of his cataracts at his follow-up exam. 6th, grapes. Grapes, ranked 6th, are nature's small powerhouses for eye protection. Grapes include a unique combination of anthocyanin and resveratrol, which work together to prevent cataract formation via several pathways. Anthos, which give purple and red grapes their color, enter the eye lens and neutralize free radicals before they may harm the lens. Proteins. Resveratrol, which is largely found in grape skins, activates protective genes that help keep lenses transparent. A landmark study from the University of Missouri analyzed 1,832 adults and discovered that those who ate half a cup of red or purple grapes daily had 34% less lens clouding after 10 years than non-grape eaters. Concord grapes are the most powerful cataract fighters, followed by red grapes, with green grapes providing the least protection. To optimize advantages, eat grapes with seeds whenever possible, as the seeds contain ligoprine, a chemical that strengthens microscopic blood vessels. Feed your lens with frozen grapes for a pleasant snack that also delays sugar absorption. To avoid blood sugar increases that can accelerate cataract formation, eat them between meals, rather than with meals to maximize antioxidant absorption. Maria, a 62-year-old retired teacher, went to meet nutritionist Dr. James Park, said that it was becoming increasingly difficult to read her favorite mysteries. Her cataracts were advancing quickly and surgery was indicated within a year. Dr. Park suggested she incorporate a daily dose of frozen Concord grapes into her routine, eating them as an afternoon snack. Maria's eye checkup 6 months later revealed that the cataract growth had not only stopped but even improved slightly in lens clarity metrics. Maria's ophthalmologist was puzzled but pleased, and she may continue to enjoy her grapes and mystery novels without surgery. 2 years later, number 5. Papaya number 5 introduces us to the unusual papaya, a fruit that is revolutionizing how experts think about cataract reversal. Papaya has an enzyme called pipane, which breaks down the damaged proteins that are clouding your lens. Unlike other fruits which primarily prevent damage, papaya has the potential to reverse cloudiness. The enzyme functions similarly to meat tenderizer in that it breaks down tough fibers, but it selectively targets clumped proteins while leaving healthy proteins intact. The All India Institute of Medical Sciences studied 923 patients with early-stage cataracts and discovered that those who consumed 1 cup of ripe papaya daily for 6 months showed measurable improvement in lens transparency. In 41% of cases, the secret to papaya's effectiveness is eating it at the proper ripeness. The fruit should be yellow-orange with a slight give when pushed, suggesting peak enzyme activity. To reap the most benefits, ensure papayas lose a significant amount of papain. Eat papaya first thing in the morning, at least 30 minutes before any other meals. This allows the enzymes to enter your bloodstream without competing with other proteins. The black seeds should not be discarded because they contain extra chemicals that promote eye health. Combine a spoonful of seeds with the fruit for added protection. Dr. Patricia Wong told the story of Robert, a 65-year-old photographer whose job required excellent vision. He was distraught when he was diagnosed with cataracts in both eyes, with his left eye notably impacted, before undergoing surgery. He decided to try natural methods and started eating 1 cup of perfectly ripe papaya every morning with a few seeds incorporated in. After 8 months, his ophthalmologist was astounded to see that his left eye cataract had decreased in density by 15%, a rare occurrence without intervention. Robert continues his papaya routine and works as a photographer 3 years later, without the need for surgery. Oranges rank 4th, with the vivid orange having more cataract fighting potential than most people believe. Oranges provide a triple threat against cataracts: vitamin C, heparin, and xanthan. While most people are aware that oranges contain vitamin C, few realize that the eye's lens contains the highest concentration of vitamin C in the entire body, up to 60 times higher than blood levels. This vitamin C serves as a key defense against oxidative damage, while heparin, present in the white pit that most people discard, strengthens the microscopic capillaries that nourish your lens. And it concentrates in the lens and filters off damaging blue light, which promotes cataract formation. A long-term study from King's College London followed 324 twins and discovered that those who consumed the most vitamin C from oranges had 33% less cataract progression over 10 years. The way you eat oranges has a significant impact on their capacity to combat cataracts. Instead of juicing, which removes the beneficial fiber and perine, eat the entire fruit, including some of the white pith. Choose oranges with thicker skins, as these contain more heparin. Now, oranges contain the optimal combination of nutrients for eye health. Eat your orange with a handful of almonds for more vitamin E and almonds. Work together with vitamin C to protect your lens. The optimal period is mid-morning, when your body's absorption of vitamin C peaks. Jennifer, a 55-year-old graphic designer, saw her color perception shifting and her whites turning yellowish, which are common early cataract signs. Her profession needed perfect color matching, which concerned her integrative ophthalmologist. Dr. Michael Roberts suggested she consume 2 medium oranges every day, including some white pith. She also added almonds as instructed, and after 5 months, not only did her color perception return to normal, but objective measurements revealed that her lens clarity had increased by 12%. Her colleagues observed that she was matching colors more precisely than she had in years. Number 3. Kiwi number 3 on our list is the extraordinary kiwi fruit, which is modest in size yet huge in cataract combating potential. Kiwi fruits have more vitamin C per gram than oranges and a unique lutein composition. Zinc accumulates especially in the eye's lenses. These carotenoids work as internal sunglasses, blocking out dangerous wavelengths of light before they damage lens proteins. But what truly distinguishes kiwi is its vitamin E concentration paired with vitamin C, which creates a synergistic effect that regenerates both and gives ongoing protection. A New Zealand study comprising 1,419 participants discovered that eating 2 kiwis each day lowered their cataract risk by 36% and slowed the progression of existing cataracts by up to 28%. Golden kiwis have 60% more vitamin C than green kinds and should be your first pick for cataract prevention. Organic kiwi skin is edible and includes additional antioxidants, though many people find the texture difficult to absorb properly. Pair kiwi with a source of healthful fat, such as avocado or nuts. This boosts OID uptake by up to 300%. Actinin, an enzyme found in kiwi, aids in protein digestion and may help eliminate damaged proteins from your lens if consumed on an empty stomach. Thomas, a 60-year-old pilot nearing mandatory retirement owing to division rules, was diagnosed with early cataracts, jeopardizing his career. His aviation medical examiner informed him that any development would result in his permanent grounding, despite his desire to continue flying. Thomas started eating 2 golden kiwis each morning with a quarter avocado. He also began wearing UV-blocking sunglasses constantly. A year later, his necessary eye check revealed that not only had his cataracts not grown, but his contrast sensitivity had actually improved. His examiner cleared him to continue flaunting, and Thomas believes his daily kiwi regimen saved his career. Blueberries rank second. The big blueberry, also known as nature's eye cure, comes in second place. Blueberries have the highest concentration of anthocyanins among common foods, with 15 distinct varieties targeting different elements of cataract development. These substances do more than merely prevent damage. They actively repair the cross-linking of lens proteins, which causes cloudiness. Japanese researchers revealed that blueberry anthos can prevent early glycation damage, which occurs when sugars bind to lens proteins and cause them to clump. Their study of 2,341 patients found that eating 1 cup of blueberries every day reduced the need for cataract surgery by 38% over a 15-year period. While blueberries are twice as anthocanin-rich as cultivated variety and should be your first option when available. Fresh is preferable, but frozen wild blueberries have slightly higher antioxidant availability due to cell wall breakdown during freezing. For maximum benefit, eat blueberries with a small amount of whole milk, yogurt, or kefir, as the fat and protein improve anthocyanin absorption and stability. Avoid consuming them with iron-rich foods, as they can bind to anthos and impair their efficiency. 4. Long-term protection. The recommended dose is 1 cup divided between the morning and evening hours. Linda is a 68-year-old artist. She was told she needed cataract surgery in both eyes. Within 6 months, the thought of surgical complications worried her because her art was her life and livelihood. She started eating 1 cup of wild blueberries per day, half with breakfast and yogurt, and half as an evening snack. She also removed processed food to lower glycation. 18 months later, her ophthalmologist was astounded to discover that her cataracts had not only stopped growing, but had decreased in density by 20% in her right eye and 15% in her left. She continues to paint realistic landscapes and has avoided surgery for 3 years, with goji berries now outperforming all others in the fight against cataracts. Goji berries, often known as wolfberries, have the highest concentration of xenan in any meal, 200 times more than oranges. This carotenoid targets the lens where it forms a protective layer against oxidative damage and reduces light wavelengths. But what actually distinguishes goji berries is their unique polysaccharide complex known as LBP, lane, barb, and polysaccharides, which encourages the creation of your body's own antioxidant enzymes within the lens itself. A landmark Chinese study that followed 3,147 participants for 20 years discovered that those who consumed just 15 grams of dried goji berries daily had a remarkable 52% lower incidence of cataracts and had real reversal of lens opacity in 31% of early-stage cases. The bioavailability of goji berry minerals is highly dependent on cooking method. Soaking dried goji berries in warm water for 10 minutes before eating improves xenin absorption by 104%. The soaking water turns into a restorative tea that should not be thrown. For severe cases, practitioners propose a goji berry cure of 30 grams of soaking berries per day for 3 months, followed by a 15-gram maintenance dose. Always buy organic goji berries, as ordinary ones frequently contain harmful pesticide residues. The berries should be vivid red or orange. Avoid those with brown patches or a drab color. Dr. Elizabeth Chen's most amazing case is David, a 71-year-old retired engineer with severe cataracts in both eyes. The surgery was set, but David requested 3 months to explore natural ways. Dr. Chen began by giving him 30 grams of organic goji berries, which he soaked every day and drank along with the soaking liquid. He also added therapeutic amounts of vitamin C and avoided all processed meals. 3 months later, during his pre-surgical exam, the ophthalmologist couldn't believe the results. His right eye's cataract had been decreased from grade 3 to 2, while his left eye's lens clarity had improved by 25%. The procedure was postponed indefinitely. 2 years later, David continues to develop with daily goji berries and has taught computer classes involving sophisticated screen work. In the end, the evidence is undeniable. These 7 fruits, when carefully combined, provide hope to millions of people who have been diagnosed with cataracts. While surgery is still a possibility for severe instances, your fruit contains the ability to prevent and repair early cataracts. Begin with 1 or 2 fruits and gradually increase your preventive routine. Your eyes deserve this natural protection, which modern medicine is only starting to understand. We now want to hear from you. Which of these fruits do you already consume, and which will you try first after viewing this? Also, has anyone in your family had vision difficulties or undergone cataract surgery? How did things work out for them? Please share your experiences and ideas in the comments section below. We love hearing them. Thank you for watching.